nail strips. If you're at all interested, this is Color Street. Let me see if I can get that adjusted a little bit better. And the secret ingredient is cat hair all the time in my life. The color I'm going to be doing is Tranquil Waters. Oop. Oh my gosh, so sorry about that. Holy mackerel. Hopefully nobody was watching just then. Let's go here. And I'm gonna have the chat on my computer. Oh. Right, that's so blurry. All right. So Tranquil Waters. Hey, Nick. I'm gonna just do this quick. This will probably be an hour or less. This color today is Tranquil Waters. And I just couldn't take it anymore. My nails needed to be done. So I need the 3 big ones. And then probably that one. And this one. And then these can go back in. How are you doing today? Are you crocheting anything? My nails are definitely a mess today. And that's why I'm like, I'm just going to bite them all off if I don't get some nail polish on them. I'm thinking about trying to make a duck on the Centro. What do you think of that, Nick? Should I do that? Anyway. Oh. Yes, do Centro tonight? Okay. Okay, that's what I'm thinking I want to do. Let me switch it to live chat over here on my computer. You got a mini microphone. That does help. Okay, so watch a short and let you know how the sound is. Okay, got it. All right. Yep. So this is how I do it. If these don't stick, these feel like they're going to stick no problem. But if it doesn't stick, which I guess it just proved me wrong. Hey, Jen. Yeah, I'm doing my Color Street nails. These are Tranquil Waters is the color. And Nick thinks I should do the Centro. I'm going to try to do a duck on the Centro because I had a request for the duck and I decided, oh, yeah, they're not sticking. So I'm going to have to do the hack. It's because they've been opened. This, again, this is my second use of the same set. And that is what happens. That miscoloration on my nails is thanks to my hair color conditioner. Sometimes I cannot get it out from under my nails after I wash it out. Kind of discolors them. Oh, oh, I know, Jen. I'm so sad that you can't use them. That is so sad. And I'm sure Lily and Fox would be even worse. And I assume you tried this hack where you do the this is just Dollar Tree clear nail polish, but tried that and they still didn't stick because of the whatever oil content or whatever it is in your fingernails that Said, nope, I don't get to do Color Street. But I would imagine the lesser brands would be even worse, the cheaper brands. Something I forgot to mention last time, or mention enough, Color Street always has a buy 3, get 1 free. And again, I get two manicures out of 1. Yep, you tried them all? Yep. That makes sense to me, because if any of them were going to work, it would probably have been Color Street, because they are just straight up real nail polish. Can you polish your nails with just like regular polish like that? Or does that even, like, your nails just are like, no, leave me alone, keep me bare? Oh, let's push that down. How are you doing, Jen, on your, we'll call it recovering your YouTube channel? Is it, are you starting to gain back watch time and subscribers and stuff? Because I know you basically started over. How's the sound on this? This is my phone sound, this is the only time, whenever I do verticals, is the only time you will hear phone sound. I decided I'm going to do my opening showing my stuff as yarn management. Okay, the sound is good. Okay, good sound. Okay, thank you, Jen and Nick, for verifying. It's always helpful. Again, I was kind of waiting to go live. I looked to see that nobody was live. I don't plan on being on terribly long, maybe an hour. 127. Yeah, that's true. And when did you start working at it again? Because it's not been terribly long, right, Jen? You're on my list to shout out down the road. You know what? Let me use this again. I'm definitely having more edge problems than I usually have. But again, I probably didn't seal it very well. So that would be on me. My fault, not the product's fault. Sorry, I was blocking that. Okay, gotta keep it right there for the focus. All right. Yeah, Nick, I don't have you on a timer, so I'm glad you did that. Jen, you can do that too. See how Nick got his channel to drop? You're welcome to do that. I know it hasn't said to yet, but because I'm not going to be on very long, go ahead. 2 months. Oh, that's good. Nightbot isn't on? No, I mean that Nightbot, I don't have you set up on a timer to automatically drop. Right now it's just my mods that get dropped automatically, and then Nightbot doesn't warn or drop the hooks 247 till a little bit later. Yeah, the links don't work in the vertical, right? So you have to come back and see afterwards, and I don't love that. That's one of the reasons I do more horizontal, because you have to wait for the links to upload, because there was a link in Camille's channel the other day she dropped, and I'm like, ugh, I need that link, but you have to wait a certain number of hours after the live. Oh, I thought I saw it, Nick. Let me go check. Let me go check and see what I saw. Here, let me look on here. Yeah, it did. Nightbot dropped you. It did. Yeah. Yeah, you're good. Like I said, the ones that, like, Nightbot is working. Hey, Arity. I'm doing Tranquil Waters today. Tranquil Waters is the color. And it's glittery. And it's like different kinds of, oh, I had it. Like blues. There you can see how glittery it is. Oh, hi, Sniper Boofy. Sniper Goofy, whatever you would like to be called. Nice to see you. I've been trying to catch up. I discovered a bunch of comments I missed a while back, so I've been going back and doing that. I finally figured out the crown thing. I had my crown thing disabled, so that's not helpful. I did discover I have to do the little cheat here because these are a little bit dry. But yes, I finally figured it out. So since you're really technically only supposed to get one manicure out of each set, I get two and sometimes like 2.5 because I'll put a couple of different ones together. Oh my goodness, that is not coming up. The last set did not stay as well as that blue set from before 4th of July. That set was one of my best. That like lasted nearly 4 weeks. But then I had so much growth. It just looked ridiculous. Love Cokes, or like Coke as in or love cookies. I'm not sure which way to pronounce that. Like Coca-Cola or like cookies. Because I can see that being pronounced either way. And this, yeah. I did remember to link my consultant for this. Oh, shoot. Kind of. Trying to show everything I'm doing here. Love, just love. Just call you love. All right, I gotcha. That works. This is the color Tranquil Waters. And the brand is Color Street, so it's actual nail polish. So when you go to remove them, you use nail polish remover like you would for nail polish. And I showed my crazy little trick for getting it off, getting the nail polish all off kind of more effectively than like when you use cotton balls or whatever. But you still use a non-acetone. Make sure you're using a non-acetone nail polish remover. Oh, yeah, I messed this one up pretty good. I might be able to get this one to cooperate though at the base. Let me just push back. Let's see if I can get it to... There we go. Oh, they're out on their little mini motorbikes. I have my window open. It's absolutely lovely weather here, and I'm not being sarcastic. This is so... Hi, Andrea or Andrea. Oh, those are little go-karts. That's even more fun. Then one was a little mini bike. Oh, hi, Scully. How are you? I'm doing my Tranquil Waters Color Street nails. This is actual nail polish. And like I said, I'm not sure if it's Andrea doing. Just kidding. Yeah, you got a big show tonight. And that's at 7 Central, is that correct? goodness. Okay, I need to put a little more polish under there. So I'm kind of winging it because I let these dry out a little bit. So since they're real nail polish, all you have to do is use clear nail polish. And I'm kind of pushing it around the edge in all my professional ways. 7 Central. Yes, that's what I thought. Okay. All right. I think for my live tonight, which should be after yours, I'm going to be making a duck on the Centro knitting machine. Well, it'll be some crochet too, but the body will be on the knitting machine because it's so much faster. But yeah, your show looks fun tonight. Did you fill out your panel? Did you get your readers, I guess? Is that the way you would describe it? Or performers? I don't know. Which way would you say that, Scully? How do you classify them? All right. Come on. Oh, I'm going to have to scissor this one. All right. Gotta cut it. All right, and I keep the extra in case I have to fix anything later. All right. Oh, hi, Linda. How are you doing? So today's color is Tranquil Waters. I did this when So Magical Michelle, Live Fantastical Michelle, and Cheyenne did their mermaid theme. I did this same color. I might wonder if I can. You can kind of see the glitter. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, because I didn't seal it very well. They dried out a little bit, and not as badly as the last set I was doing, but I'm gonna have to close this window. That's driving me crazy. Okay, be right back. That's at least better. Yay. You know, what do you do? At least my window's actually messing that nail up. Just use this. The edge there. Oh, I was off screen, sorry. I'm gonna bring it back here a little bit. All right. What I was saying was that I think what I'm gonna do is I used the Nextdoor app and got some yarn and some different things yesterday. Just move up a little bit and straighten this out. All right. Oh, very nice. Arity, what color are you doing? I need to know. Arity, what color? All right, for my middle finger, I actually have to use the second largest because even though I have tiny hands, I have wide fingernail bases. Who knows? Tiny alien head. I know you thought that was so funny when I measured my head in. Hi, Riza? Raza? How do I pronounce your name? Which one? Nice to see you. Very nice. Yes, everybody said hi to Linda. So yes, and Linda, I have disabled that hi command or hello command. So It's safe to say hi in here now. I know you know that, but oh, for a while it was just pure insanity, which is why I'm down to weather and how to drop your channel. You know how to drop your channel, but Linda, yours does automatically drop. Oh my gosh. Okay. What you all do you have? A Sally Hansel Total Flirt. Oh, fluorescent pink. See, now that is a fun color. I don't have them up here with me. I have some fluorescent pink color street, and it is so bright. I feel like I have to put an overlay over it because it's so bright. Oh, Nick, you're headed out. Okay. Okay. I should be, like I said, I'm not planning on being here terribly long. Weather. Yes, thank you, Linda. Our weather is very lovely. I don't know what's going on in the rest of the country, so I do like to see that. Or in other countries. I like to see what their weather is. Now, I know this, I think it's the middle of the night. Well, let's see. What time is it? 2? Okay. Okay. I need to move my live. I think I'm going to move my live for tonight an hour later, but that will be horizontal. I'm going to do a centro duck. I think that is kind of the conclusion because I forgot to put the poll up. But I've had some comments. Oh, I was off screen. Sorry. Ooh, it's hot there, Linda. It's cooler here. Is that what? Is that hot cocoa? Oh, a deep. Oh, very nice. See. Oh, I like the iridescents more. Even. I mean, I like the fluorescents. They're nice. But that one is a little messy. I might do the one on the other side sideways, and we'll see if that fixes some of the issue. Or maybe I put too much clear nail polish on. That could have been some of it too. That's all right. Oh, see, I'm off screen again. Okay. Because I had to close my darn window. And there's my phone telling you what it thinks. All right. So go a little lighter on the clear nail polish on this one. Sorry about the lighting. The thing that holds my phone is casting quite the shadow. And if I turn the light on, because it is a ring light, it blows it all out and you can't see it. Yes, Color Street is just a high quality product. A little bit there. Because it's real nail polish. They do always have that buy 3, get 1 free deal. So you can get, and like I said, I get 2. I was going to do that sideways and I didn't. Oh, it's all right. It's all right. I'll make it work. This one's a little bit thicker, so it's not necessarily like coming off that easy. All right. You have to make sure you put it on the waxy side if you're going to try to reuse it, or if you need to fill in any spaces. But yeah, it is best. Yeah, Color Street is high quality product. Like I said, I get 2 to 2.5 if I mix nails, manicures from each. Manicures, aka putting on polish. out of each set. When you open the set, it gives you the nail file, which of course I didn't bring one up. I thought I did. I didn't. Today I have my glass nail file because I thought I was going to need more shaping than I actually did on my nails. They're actually, I must have taken care of them the other day because, again, I've been biting them. It's a very, very bad habit. And so, oh my goodness. Yeah, that's a little bit of a mess there. All right. I'm going to use my thumbnail. Okay. And that edge I will take care of. What's everybody working on today, or what's everybody up to today? I know Scully's getting ready for his show tonight. His YouTube show. I assume it's something you authored, correct? Anyway. All right. I will try to speed this up a little bit more. Like I said, usually you don't have to do it, especially when you first open the package. You definitely don't need they're so sticky. You don't need the hair nail polish. But I didn't seal these well enough, and so they're a little bit dry. Just a little bit. Not terrible. It wasn't quite straight. There we go. I should be working on my cow blanket is what I should be doing. And then I should also be prepping. I'm going to change that time to an hour later. Hi, Izzy. How are you? I'm doing my Color Street nails here. This company, it's all actual nail polish. Color Street. I know part of the word's cut off, but it's actual nail polish. It's got a base coat and top coat built into it. I don't sell them, just to be full disclosure there. I did link my consultant, and they always have a buy 3 get 1 free set. I get 2 sale, whatever you want to call it. I get 2 manicures and sometimes 2.5 because I'll have all these extras, so I could mix it with a different set that's complimentary. Oh, I missed that whole side. I'm going to have to go back and add to that one. Oh, well, thank you, Izzy. I appreciate it. I'm working on that cow blanket. That's probably what I should be doing, but my nails were such a mess because I pick at them and I bite them if I don't have polish on them. So, anyway, that's what we're doing. My nail videos get a slightly different audience usually than my crochet videos, but I'm shoving my live tonight. I'm going to be using my knitting machine and making a duck because there were 2 votes for duck and no votes for whatever the other thing I was thinking. I don't even remember now. Oh, diamond painting. Everybody said do the duck on the central. Okay, it does look like that. You don't, they are real nail polish. So as long, and they are fully dry right after. But as long as I wait for about a half hour to an hour, it's just as if I had nail polish. It's no different. They are waterproof in that regard. Once they get past that, when they're fully adhered dry. So if even though I can like do stuff with them, I could wash my hands right away. I wouldn't submerge them in water right away, or like even probably take a shower for at least an hour after you put them on. They do recommend you, like if you're going to do that, they do kind of recommend that you put them on at night, like, or in the morning after you've showered, whatever you do. That's not for at least an hour exactly. Exactly. Try to wash. I washed my hands really good before I came on. I know it might not look like it because I have a little bit of purple from my hair. If you aren't aware of how purple my hair is, can you see that? Let's see. Let's see. Can you see that? Or is that too close? I don't know. We'll find out. I'm watching the with the delay. I don't think it shows. But my hair is very, very purple. It's all natural. Just kidding. But anyway, yeah, they look like they water would ruin them, but they are real nail polish, so no, it doesn't. Unlike the nail stickers like a Lillian Fox or some of the other brands that are less expensive, I have found those don't stay on very long, and water definitely messes with them because they're not the same. Because again, this has like a base coat. Oh, it's not wanting to come up. All right, it probably has the secret ingredient of cat hair in it. Unfortunately. But even that, with the clear polish, I can kind of maneuver it. But yeah, they are fine. They're within an hour you can wash your hands and do everything you normally would. But they do recommend not, like, sticking your hands in dishwater. I wouldn't recommend that for at least 12 hours. I mean, I would want them all the way adhered. Oh, I'm off camera again. Gosh darn it. All right. But you know what? I'm gonna just put this right here because that little spot got missed. So I can just layer it on there. My nail is not that long, nor would I want it that long. I can't type all that well if my nails are that long. Yeah, in case you didn't know, and then I'm going to put some clear polish over that edge. Nope, this one. So I'm just taking the extra and kind of fixing where I missed. I somehow missed the edge there of that nail. I had it off-centered or something. And that's why I keep the extra little bits until I'm all the way done. But yeah, I'll have to put clear polish over that, or that edge will catch. Okay, now push these down. Am I feeling better? Yes, but it's supposed to storm today. And I can feel a little bit of that pressure, and I woke up kind of with cold symptoms, but I think it's just allergies. So I took my allergy pill and everything seems to be better, but I can feel the pressure changing in my head. I'm okay, but not as bad as I was last week. I am actually pushing my live to a little bit later, an hour later than I had it scheduled. I'm going to change it. Just because I'm going to try to get some stuff filmed. But overall, yes, I'm doing better, and I think I'm adapting to what the migraines are, like how they have been in the past, and so it's like almost back to normal instead of feeling so extreme. This is just how it used to be, and I'm like, oh, okay, I just need to... When am I going to set up for memberships? I will... I'm going to say once I get through Decade Divas, probably. So the end of September. So October probably is when I'll do that. I might do it at, I don't know. know. I don't know if you're required to have 2 levels, but I think I'll probably, I know I'm going to do, my first level is just going to be 99 cents. I'm not going to do much. But if I have to do 2 levels, I'll have to figure out what all that will include. And I don't know if you have to have a certain number of members before you get the emojis or how that all works. So I got to figure that out. I'm waiting for a letter actually from YouTube. They're verifying some stuff for me to get payment. Not that I've earned enough yet to get money from them, but they there's like, I think this is the third paperwork thing I've had to do for them. Well, they sent me a letter on August 6th. Well, I'm talking snail mail. I'm not talking email. And that's a way that they can verify your address is actually your address. And so once I get that, so it's the 6th, and today is the 10th, but it's Sunday. I should have that letter sometime this week, and then I'll be able to do that. So, like, there's so many steps just before that you can even, like, really do anything or get any payment. And again, I don't have enough. I haven't, quote unquote, earned enough to get payment yet, but it is sitting there. I can see how much is in there. And it does accumulate until you get enough. So, yeah. And then Amazon, my Amazon associate link, which is like not as good as having like a Amazon store or something. Anyway, they sent me something. I'm getting enough clicks. I need some more sales. But they sent me something to like where you can work with brands. So we'll see what brands I'm going to do. But yeah, memberships is on the horizon. I need to feel like I've got enough off my plate that I can actually do something for members. And once Decade Divas is done, I think I will have the capacity to do that. Oh, not Flamingo. I'm sorry, Flaming Boss. I can pronounce. So we're doing Color Street Nails in Tranquil Waters. You can see the blue glitteries. They're so fun. There's some other colors of glitter in there too. Anyway, but I kind of let them dry out, so I'm having to do clear polish first. Yes, Flaming Boss and Flamingo Boss, not the same thing. Flamingo Boss would be like somebody who works at the zoo, maybe. No, I'm just being silly. How are you doing, Jen? I know you're sitting here wishing you could use that. You can. Yes. Well, thank you. Thank you. I think did somebody. What was that? Oh, it's a stupid game. A stupid game like pinged me. All right. All right. I appreciate that. I do try to put a little something out every day. Hopefully you saw all my shout outs today. My little Southern Hemisphere friends. I'd love for you to let them know that I sent you on over. They might be asleep still. It's hot here in Texas. Okay, so let me put my weather in and I'll make you jealous, and I'm sorry. Well, actually, Chuck, you might not be jealous because I know you don't like the cold weather. It helps if you spell weather with an E and not an O. I spelled wather. What? Wather? I don't know. Okay, let's try that. Because this is more accurate. So, see, the thing is, if I put Denver, It's giving you all the weather for the airport. Denver International Airport. That's where they pull that weather. Wow, we actually have high humidity for us, a whole 50%. Yeah. You love the warm weather. So, Flaming Boss, if you want, you can put a city close to you or your zip code, weather, just weather, and then the city or the zip code. And Jen's going to give us her weather. Oh, 89. It's warm, but not horrible. And humidity 60%. So you're a little more humid than us, but 50% for, oh my gosh, ridiculous dog. I don't know why they're whining. Why are they whining? Not my problem. My stepdaughters can deal with it because they're their dogs, not my dogs. And I know they're down there. Now, one of them literally he will bark every time. Every time there is a delivery truck of any kind in the whole entire neighborhood. So I kind of live where it's kind of a circle. Actually, an oval would be a better description. But it doesn't matter if it's on the other side of the oval or on our side. It doesn't have to be coming to our house. And that dog will lose his mind. Nightbot, do what? Hello. Yes. Yes, I just came on right after to do my nails. This is not my best job of doing them. This is Tranquil Waters at Color Street. Do the weather thing. Well, you do weather in your zip code or weather in a big city and state, or if you're in another country, city in the country, or it should cooperate with you. Did you sometimes if two people are dropping their weather close together, it does not cooperate. But yeah. Oh, why is Nightbot able to do that? Seems dangerous. Right. I get where you're coming from, Flaming Boss, but it's just the weather. That's why, like, I don't put like the actual place I live. And you have to choose to do it. It's not like it dropped it. I chose to drop my weather, but it's not. That's closer to where I live, but still not where I live. So, bye, Scully. Yes, you go get ready. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna be here much longer. Let's see, it says 42 minutes, so I'll do 20 minutes. Maybe I'll flip around. Give me a sec. I will flip around and we'll look. Ugh, okay. Oop, let me flip. Okay. Oop, my hair's all funny. Let me work on getting this. Yes, Nightbot. That's why it's while I make all kinds of noise. Let me see if I can do this. Oh, I have it up high. Give me a second. I'll have this all. There's the inside of my hand because, y'all needed that. Okay. Okay. I can't do my own nails. Oh, it's because they're nail polish strips. Okay, come on. It's not going up like it should. I will get my yarn and my Care Bear for a sec. That Care Bear needs to go to Northern Ireland, but I haven't sent it yet. It's one of my friends there. It's for her. Yes, get some rest. Get some rest, Flaming Boss. Flaming, whatever you prefer. Like I said, my hair is purple purple. And there's my nails. They're not my most spectacular job, but they're pretty decent. And they're nail strips like this, Naomi. That's their actual, oh, my Care Bear. Yeah, it is adorable. The pattern, it, I love the shaping. I'm going to pull it out because the shaping, cards from Happy Mail, sorry about that. The shaping on the head is so good in that pattern. Now, I made it the sleeping bear, so I changed the eyes, and then she didn't have this belly. She had 4 different bellies. She didn't have this belly, but this is the belly my friend wanted. So I just kind of put together some patterns. There's a video with the links. I think they're called Happy Bears because obviously Care Bears is trademarked. Let me squish him back in here. But I do love him. Oh, and this is finally, is that dried yet? No, it's almost all the way dry, my rose right there. So I have you on the opposite side of where I normally have you all. Yes, timber, exactly. Always. Naomi, it's a thing. It's a thing on my channel. If something doesn't fall or I don't drop something, it's just not a Lori live. That's, you know. Now, when I'm with Armchair Chef Lori, it's not always as true, but it still tends to be true. I don't even know where that card went. Oh, there it is. It's a super cute card, too, which is why it was up there. One night we had a thing, a poll on how many things would I drop during the live. It was a 2-hour live, I think, maybe 2.5 hours, and I think I dropped 7 things. Yeah. Then I got better at it, and I wasn't dropping things, and now I'm dropping things again. It is what it is. But yes, these are my nails. This is another very cute thing. I need to do a tutorial, but I've got to get the yarn because there is not one scrap of yarn left for that. Yeah. Naomi, feel free to keep track. People usually do. They'll tell me. And they'll tell me if stuff just randomly falls, because that happens too. Like maybe I just didn't put it in there and I bumped something, and yeah. I got the dropsy problem. It's pretty funny. Yes, it's a thing. It's a thing. But yes, I am doing a live much later tonight. It says 7 Mountain Time, so that'd be 9 Eastern, but I'm actually going to push it an hour later, so I'm going to push it to 10 Eastern. You got to head out, Jen? Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to hang out for about 10 more minutes. I want to make sure I get... I aim for an hour. People will watch hour replays. They'll watch 2-hour replays too, but for my nails, I find that the replay, it's especially vertical, it's like it shouldn't be an hour. So this one, Sam, is different than the one I'm doing later. The one I'm doing with the duck, and I am going to do the duck, Sam, it's going to be later. So no, this is just a pop-up. I needed to get my nails done. I use these Color Street nail strips, nail polish strips, and I'm always very clear that that is 100% nail polish. But no, what time is it there? I literally have no idea. Is it the morning? Is it the morning over there? But yes, my live with the duck will be later. Yes, and I'm going to adjust the time an hour later. I hope that's not a problem. I can't, because I get confused. I know are you 16 hours ahead of me? Because I'm kind of in the middle of the country, in the middle of the U.S. So we have, if you count Hawaii and Alaska, I think we have 6 time zones. But if you just do the continuous, whatever. The attached ones, the attached states, it's 4 time zones. So, yes, take care of, oh, yes, do a great job on your kiosk. Good luck on that. That'll be wonderful. Hot tea, in case you're wondering. And again, yes, I like giant mugs. Giant. This is at least, it's obviously metal, right? And it says on the bottom, do not microwave. I love stuff like that. That cracks me up. But I suppose if a child had this, they might not know. I don't know. But it's fun. But yes. Best of luck. But yes, Sam, but what time is it? What time is it in Australia? I know you've got a couple time zones there too, but. And are your pieces of the country, are they called states or provinces? I think I've been told this before, and I think it's states. But yeah, we're gonna, so check out my shout outs. Sam right there is one of my shout outs. And if you want to learn how to read those charts, you need to check out Sam. Sorry, I'm adjusting myself in my chair. But yes, I'm going to do the duck. And I'm going to do it on the centro, the 22 pin centro. As long as I can find a pattern, I'll probably crochet the bill and probably the feet. But if I can get the body done on the centro, then that just makes life much easier. And I gotta decide, do I crochet eyes? I think I just heard thunder. Do I crochet eyes or do I use safety eyes?
That's what she said.
Anyway, yes, Sam, there will be one later. I think that's in the middle of the night for you. I seriously get confused on that. I'll ask Alexa all the time, what time is it in Australia? And I think it gives me Sydney time, which may or may not be you. And then, Naomi, are you back in Hawaii? I know you're from Hawaii. Are you back in Hawaii? Because I know you were saying how much you traveled and that you did live here in Colorado for a little bit. And honestly, Fort Carson it's truly set in one of the most beautiful places an army base could be set. I mean, oh, it's dropping Nightbot is dropping my moderators. It automatically does that. Oh, you live in Kansas. Okay, you're next door. That is where my grandparents are both from. They're both from families of 10, but they were also born in the 20s, right? Yes, the 1920s. So my grandfather would have turned 100 in May this year. But he's not with us. He didn't make it to 100. That's okay. But my mother's parents is who I'm referring to, came from Kansas. So, but yeah, I have a friend that was living, that we went to school together, high school and junior high. May 14th, I think. Pretty sure that was his birthday. I'm so sorry, that was very slurpy. That's my hot tea again. That's some of my Golden Valley hot tea. I need to, for my Tackle It Tuesday, is going to be sending out all that tea. I have a bunch of tea to send to people. Oh, raised in Alaska. Interesting. Interesting. We're talking about wildly different climates, those two places. Hawaii and Alaska. Polar opposites in terms of weather, right? That's cool. My son-in-law, he travels for work and he goes to Alaska every 6 months or so. Oh, you were adopted. Okay. On my mother's side, the only cousins I have are both adopted. Hi, Crafty Gypsy. How are you doing? Please, I did my nails. I did Tranquil Waters. I don't know. Is that backwards? So I'm going to look on my screen. It might be backwards. Yeah, it is. Tranquil Waters. Color Street. I did attach my thing. Yeah, I really like it. And it's, oh, let's see if I can get the glitter to show. Let me see. I'll pull one of these out. We might be able to get better glitter off of one of the strips. Okay. Let's see if I can get it to shine. You can see it's glittery, but it's like, oh, there we go. It's like a blue glitter. Oh, it's not like totally oh, there, it kind of did. You keep almost getting it. See there, you can see the blue glitter and then the rainbow glitter. It's very nice. Very, very nice. And they might even still have that color. But like, you know how places discontinue your favorite yarn colors? Yeah, they do that with the Color Street nails as well. But I think this one might still be available or something very similar. But I love the glittery. It's very subtle glitter, but it's definitely there. I'm trying to get just the right angle. Anyway, so they are nail polish. They have a built-in base coat and a built-in top coat. And I do recommend watching not my version, but a tutorial on how to put them on. You definitely need these. And that's after doing two sets, like doing this. This is the second time I've done this. Same set. They're intended to only do one, but you can see how many I've got left. So I could get most of a third manicure out of that. So, yes, like I said, on my mom's side, I only have 2 adopted cousins, and they're adopted, but they're my cousins. Like, I don't see it any different. They're my cousins. My one cousin, she's very, very, very smart. She went to school originally to do automotive design, but then she went ahead and she is in sort of the auto industry. She works for Cummings, and then got this big promotion and moved to South Carolina a couple years ago now. But we were always pretty close, even though we're 12 years apart. We were close as adults, so we weren't close as kids because, again, we were 12 years apart. But then her brother, my other cousin, this is all on my mom's side. I have like 15 cousins on my dad's side. But on my mom's side, her brother, he bowled a 300 3 different times when he was on his high school bowling team. He is a gifted bowler. That is so hard to do. Like, I am happy if I can at least bowl 100. I don't know how many of you bowl, but yes. Anyway, I am doing a live later using my Centro knitting machine, and I'm going to make a duck. Like I said, I'll probably crochet the bill and the feet, but I'm going to get the body with the Centro if the yarn I have picked out will actually cooperate. You love to bowl. Okay, yeah. So you get me saying that my cousin bowling a 300 is a big freaking deal, and he did it 3 times. Like, on his team. So it's like, it's not just like he said he bowled a 300. No, he actually bowled 300s. My my husband is in the National Guard, so he didn't travel. He was back in the 90s originally when he first came to the US. He did enlist and he was in regular army. And so he and his ex-wife they were stationed in Germany for a while. Well, first he was in North Carolina and then he was in Germany. But then, long story, but then he was out. He was out for less than a year. That's when they moved to Colorado. Well, they moved to Colorado right after leaving Germany, and then he joined because it was not anything negative on his part. No bad blood. He joined the National Guard, Army National Guard, doing the same job. And he's been in still. He's a parachute rigger, so he jumps out of airplanes. Crazy man. Anyway, he's got over 100 jumps. He's jumped in several other countries. He's jumped out of all kinds of balloons, but always like balloons, helicopters, airplanes, all the different things. But yeah, they'll kick him out when he turns 60, but so he's got a few more years. But they do forced retirements. I'm sure you knew that. But he's been doing that well over 30 years. Let me see, I can figure it out. But then he had that year off. So he's at 31, 32 years-ish serving. Just, it's different, National Guard, because he's not full-time. He is in law enforcement. He works in the jail, so I don't have to stress about him being out there in the streets. Thankfully, I don't have to have any stress related to his job. Because again, he's not out there on patrol, which I'm very grateful for. Anyway, so he's in both, but that's, yeah. Anyway, I see that I have made it to an hour. I'm so sorry. Because I need to kind of get set up and find patterns and stuff for tonight. And I am going to move that an hour later. Sorry, I know that's really late, starting at 10 p.m. Eastern, but that's what's going to work for me today. I need to shift it. Anyway, thanks for coming in. And can I get an amen? Bye, Arity. It's not cooperating. There. Okay, bye-bye.